YouTube? It's your girl Brianna, and I'm back with another video. So today we're gonna do, I'm gonna eat, and basically I guess it's called a mukbang. I don't know what it's really called, but I'm gonna eat this Wendy's, and we're gonna do a story time. So the story time that we're gonna do is gonna be how my mama found out I had a boyfriend. Like, this is like my first boyfriend ever, and this is how my mama found out. So I'm gonna like tell the story. It's gonna be some parts that she really don't know about, so I'm be kind of dry snitching on myself. But y'all, I'm 25. I live in my own house. Like, what can she really do? Like, really though, what can she really do now that I'm grown? Nothing. And yes, I just got fresh off of work. So I got on my nursing skirt still with my little nursing form. I'm a CNA. I got my little uniform still. So yeah. So let's go ahead and get into it. Ain't nothing left but to do it. Okay, guys. So basically, let's go ahead and really get into this. Let me just take my stuff out real quick so I can eat as I'm telling y'all. So, when I was in 7th grade, the summer of my 7th grade year, my mama decided to move to Florida. So we ended up moving to Florida, and we moved to this small little town called Sanford, Florida, and that's where I went. And so I was in 8th grade, and we moved to like an apartment complex, and we were living out there, with other people, like other kids and stuff around my age that lived there. So it was all cool. I was sad about leaving South Carolina because that's all I knew for forever. But yeah, it was all cool. So when we moved down there, I ended up meeting friends and everything. And I'm going to name him the person that I met, which is his brother. I met his brother first. I'm going to name him Maurice. So I met Maurice first. And Maurice was my friend. And we hung out and stuff like that. And again, this was during the summertime. So like, during the summertime, Maurice's brother was in Detroit visiting his family. So I never met Maurice's brother yet. So me and Maurice, and I'm gonna name her Gabby because she's a Spanish girl. So me, Maurice, and Gabby, or whatever, we all hung out, and we just as kids stuff. We would go outside, go to the park, talk trash, just kids stuff like normal teenagers. So what ended up happening is Maurice's brother, and I'm gonna name him Jacquees. Jacquees had came back. It was close to the end of the summer, almost like time for us to go back to school. And I seen him. Y'all, when I first seen him, I was just like infatuated. Like, I don't know. Like, I just was like, no. When I first seen him, y'all, it was like an instant crush. So the little instant crush or whatever I had on him, I was just like, I just kept telling Maurice, I was like, your brother, like, oh my God, he's so cute. This and third, like, just telling Maurice, like, I like your brother, So Maurice ended up telling his brother. Me and his brother ended up talking. And my mama didn't know. Like, I wasn't allowed to date. I don't know if I was allowed to date. I just thought I wasn't allowed to date. So me and Maurice's brother talking and stuff. And we end up start like hanging out with each other, liking each other, all kinds of stuff. So when we started hanging out with each other, liking each other, we was just hiding the fact that we talked. So like, I would go to the other side of the apartment complex and hang out with him and stuff like that. My mama wouldn't know. And like, we used to have a notebook, and we would write each other little letters in the notebook. And it was just like a whole bunch of little cute stuff. So what ended up happening is we started liking each other so much that us hanging out during the day wasn't enough for us. So he started sneaking over to my house at nighttime after my mama and my stepdaddy went to sleep. So this was going on for months. Like, never got caught, nothing. We never got caught, nothing, or whatever. It was going on for months. Like, every night he would come over there. We would hang out, we would watch TV and stuff like that. He would leave or whatever. We would go to school, write little letters in our notebook. Nothing happened or whatever. So, what ended up happening is I'm going to name this girl Delilah. My friend Delilah, who stayed upstairs, ended up staying the night one night. And I was like, oh, you know, Jacquees coming over, like this and third, blah, blah, he gonna come to the window, like mama don't know. And she was like, cool, like, yeah, let's do it. And so he ended up coming over and we end up sneaking him in, and all us was just up all night long hanging out and stuff. And the sun came up. Like, it was like the sun came up, my mama was up. Like, literally, this boy was hiding in my closet. My mama didn't know anything, none of that. So Delilah was like, I was like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. And my mom was in there talking to Delilah. So she finally left out the room with Delilah. When I walked back in the room, he was gone. She was like, oh, he gone. So I couldn't wait to get outside. So when we got outside, I was telling him, I was like, we got to stop doing this. Like, we almost got caught. Like, we got to stop doing this. If my mama catch me, she gonna kill me. He was like, we not gonna get caught. We ain't been caught all this time. Blah, 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 blah. And me like, well, we ain't gonna get caught. He said we ain't gonna get caught. Because he was older than me. I was in middle school. He was in high school. So, y'all, I'm not fast. I'm not hot. It was just, you know. He said we wasn't going to get caught. So, in my mind, because I'm young, he said we ain't going to get caught. So, we not going to get caught. So, once we done had the conversation, we went on about the day. Like, we were just like, okay, in our mind, we made a decision that we were still going to see each other at nighttime. Like, you know, we was gonna still do it. He was gonna sneak out and come over to my house, and we was still gonna see each other. So that's the decision that we made. Okay, so after that, 1 week passed, nothing happened, we didn't get caught. 2 weeks passed, nothing happened, we didn't get caught. Week 3, we're at the end of week 3, y'all. Oh my freaking God. My worst nightmare came to reality. Like, y'all, at this moment, y'all need to pray for me. Y'all need to pause this video and pray for me. Like, literally, like, I feel like I'm reliving it. Like, anytime that I feel like I'm gonna walk through the door and put me on punishment again. Like, I don't know. But what ended up happening is he ended up coming over that night. Everything was all good. We were sitting up talking, you know, joking, laughing, all of this stuff. Well, whispering, joking, laughing. So all the stuff we normally do. And around 4, 5 o'clock, I know it was like around 4, 5-ish, because he would leave like at 5 o'clock or 4:30-ish. Like, it was in between that time frame. My knob turned on my door. The first thing that my dumb behind do is say, yes, ma'am. My mama say, get your up and come unlock the door. So I'm getting up. As I'm getting up, so that it doesn't sound off like two people getting up, I'm telling him to get off the bed at the same time I'm getting off the bed. So he gets off the bed at the same time I'm getting off the bed. He gets in the closet. My mama's like, what you doing up? I'm like, oh, nothing. I'm about to go wash some clothes And y'all, I'm so nervous. I'm like, I'm about to go wash clothes. I'm about to go to the bathroom. Like, she like, what is you trying to do? I'm like, oh, I'm just about to go wash clothes. I'm about to go to the bathroom. Y'all, I walk out the room and walk to the washing machine and dryer because I had clothes in the washing machine and dryer. And my mom was still in my room. And at this point, she must have seen his shoes. So when she seen his shoes, she looked in the closet. When she looked in the closet, she seen him. All I hear is my mama run back out to the hallway and say, Shannon! Shannon! Get up! Get up! Get up! When she's doing that, Jacquees, the track star, jumps up, throws the window up, and jump out the window and take off running back to his house. I run to the front door and open the front door. So my mama like, where the H you going at? And so I'm like in mid-track, like, wait a minute, I live here, like, I have to deal with this. Like, I live here, like, what is wrong with me? Like, I live here. So now I'm just sitting there like, okay, how am I going to get out of this? Because at this point, the only penalty for this is death. So, like, okay, had a boy in my mama's house, death. Like, not supposed to have a boyfriend, death is the penalty. Like, at this point, I'm about to die. So now I'm like, how I'm gonna lie my way out this? Like, how I'm gonna do this? Like, what's going on at this point? So my mama, she like, who was that? I don't know. So you don't know who was in your closet? Okay, that was a dumb answer. Let's go ahead. Let's try again. So she like, so you don't know who's in your closet? I do know. Where do he live? I don't know. So you talk to this person, but you don't know where they live. Okay. So what ended up happening is my mama did her little interrogation, and she ended up finding out where he lived and everything, his name. And so she went over to Jacquees' house. This is my mama word. She said, if I gotta be up 5 o'clock in the morning, his mama gonna be up 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna drop off his shoes and his glasses. Her and my stepdaddy left. They went over to his mama house. What ended up happening is somehow his mama, my mama, end up being good friends. Later on down the road, like, they best friends to this day. It's so crazy. So, like, I'm just, at this point, now I'm like, okay, where's my beating? I didn't get a beating. I didn't get killed. So, like, okay, I go to school and I'm like, all right, I know when I come home, I'm going to get a beating. Came home and my mama said, this is what I decided to do. Your brothers ain't got to do no chores. You're going to do all the chores. You're on punishment. You can't go nowhere. You can't go outside. You can't do nothing. So at this point, I'm like, that's it? That's all? Y'all, I thought I got away scot-free. I'm like, oh, that's it. That's all. So when my mama them meant I'm doing the chores, they meant I was going to be Cinderella girl. Y'all, come in close, okay? Y'all gotta come in close. My mama them meant I was going to be Cinderella. Like, I was gonna be doing chores like Cinderella. Like, you know how they had a little bell, ding, 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 and ding, Cinderella? That was me. Baby, my parents was so petty, baby. They would literally only put 2 cups, 3 cups in the sink and call my name to come wash them. Y'all, it was just so petty, but I didn't care because, okay, boom, like, I gotta do the dishes. Yeah, y'all gonna call my name. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, you took my TV. Yeah, you took all my electronics. So, but it really don't matter because I put my blind up and I look out the window like a prisoner and everybody come by and visit me and stuff. And then his brother Maurice would, like, drop the notebook off during the day and, like, we would just write back and forth, like, text messages. And he would go from my window to his window, my window to his window, my window to his window, because we both was on punishment. When he got off of punishment, he actually ended up coming over to my mama and them, and they ended up having a conversation, and it resorted in me and him being able to go out on a date to the fair. And that's when I was able to date. Like, after that conversation, I was able to date. I was able to have a boyfriend. So I don't really know if my stepdad was really on board with me having a boyfriend because, like, in his mind, I was like his little girl. Like, I'm still his little girl. Like, y'all, I probably still not allowed in his mind to this day, not allowed to have a boyfriend. Like, him and my daddy, no. They still ain't got on board yet. My baby brother treats me like I'm the baby sister. Like, so I can only imagine. Me being the only girl, that really, like, I don't know. But yeah, y'all, that's basically how my mama found out that I had a boyfriend. He was in her house at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's how she found out about him. But I do want to thank you guys for watching. So thank you for tuning in and watching me. So I just want to let y'all know, just go ahead and subscribe. Like, what y'all waiting on? Like, what else more do I have to give y'all? Just hit the subscribe button. After you hit the subscribe button, the notification bell will pop up beside it. Hit that notification bell so you can be personally notified when I drop a video. You personally will be notified. It will come up on your phone and it will say my name and it'll say I drop a video. So before you go, y'all know y'all want to get the tea. Y'all know y'all want to sip on the honey. So why not come do it with me? But we're done here for now. Just come and sit with me later. Toodles.